BDC Vapors. I am back again with another review. This time the product I'm going to be reviewing is the Aspire BDC CE5 Claramizer. It is right there. And I picked this up from Discount Vapors. This is $6.99, holds approximately 2.2 milliliters of juice. It didn't come with an extra coil, but the coil that is on it is 1.8 ohms. And it's not a glass tank, it's maybe kind of a plastic one, I believe. So you might want to be careful what kind of juices you put in it. But anyway, here's the Aspire, and it's got the 510 drip tip there, so you can, get your own drip tip, put it on there. This here's the top. You're obviously not going to put liquid there. You don't fill it from the top, and this metal part up here doesn't come off. Alright, so the bottom of the tank, of course, it's got your 510 connection. It is sealed, which is awesome. I like the sealed one. So I'm going to take this apart, take off the bottom here. This metal tube here doesn't come off or come out. Alright, so here's a quick look there at the bottom. There's the coil. Like I said, this one came with a 1.8 ohm coil installed with it already. And so there's the coil. I've heard real good things about these tanks. This is my first time utilizing one. I got a couple of different Aspire tanks that I'm going to review. The CE5 is just the first one that I'm going to review with you. I don't use CE5s, too much anymore. I don't think, there's some people who do, some who don't. But I mean, tank's a tank. If it holds liquid, it holds it. All right, at the very bottom here, it says, I don't know if you can see it, but it says Aspire BDC there at the bottom. It's kind of hard to read because it's silver. So that's the basics of the tank. I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up. The juice I'm going to use is, let me put it in the tank first, and then we'll talk about the juice the juice that I'm going to use in it. And I normally don't, when I first fill them up, or any kind of new tank or anything like that, I don't fill it up all the way, because I don't know how it's going to vape, and I don't want to waste a bunch of juice. On a tank, so it's about close to halfway. I got it filled up. I'm gonna put my bottom back on there. Alright, I'm gonna let it kind of soak. You can kind of see the bubbles. And a couple bubbles kind of came up there from the coil, which is typical. Alright, so I'm going to let that sit. Okay, now the juice I'm using is from BRV. It's a 30 ml bottle. This one here is Shore Leaves. I got it in November. BRV stands for Bottle Ready to Vape. And this company, what they did is I did their order off of Vape. Which is kind of like a community, kind of like pooling thing where they pull like people they all pitch in to kind of buy a product and they kind of fund it is what it is. And once the product gets funded, then the company will either manufacture or buy the product or whatever, and they'll send it to Vape. And then Vape will send it out to whoever. So it's kind of like if you're doing want to do like a pre-order or something like that. So you don't have to. You're not particularly messing with the person who is doing the pre-order. You're messing with Vape, they kind of act as the middleman between you and then the company of where you're going to get your product from. This one here, BRV Vapes, I did an annual subscription to them, which I paid, for like 1 year at one time. So every month I get two 30 milliliter bottles and a glass and a dropper top here of different flavors. Like November was, Shore Leaves, which is the one I got here. December I got, I think it was called Airy Pear or something like that. And I'm going to review their juices too, because they're pretty good. They're quality, very quality juices. The mix is a 50-50 mix, and it's in a 30 milliliter bottle. If you go to their website, it's brvliquids.com. You might be able to buy their bottles individually. I don't know if they're still doing the subscription thing where you get it every month, but I believe their bottles run $17.50 a piece, and very good quality though. I like BRV liquids. So I'm going to go ahead and vape here on the Aspire. I'm using my DA20. I've still got a couple bubbles coming up. And this is a rather thick liquid to put in here, but I wanted to try a thick liquid, see if it'll work. So this is 50-50. Let's see. It's 1.9 ohms, so close to the 1.8 head or ohm head that it came with. And I'm going to be vaping at 3.7 volts. Okay, so here it goes. Hopefully I won't get some dry burnt taste. Alright, so the Aspire, I like it. I really like it. This is a very, very thick liquid. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's pretty darn thick. And I didn't let this sit very long, maybe about a minute or so, and it's still got some bubbles coming up, but it vapes really, really good. So, very good. It's not a real warm vape, just kind of like, it's not a cold one either, I guess, just kind of a tad warm, I guess you can say it is. But that's the Aspire. This is the CE5 version of it. There it is. Not a bad tank. Not a bad tank at all. Alright, now what I also got was their I got a 5-pack of the replacement coils. These are 2.1 ohm coils. Yeah, let me see here. They come in like the blister pack. I'm not sure how long these coils last, but I guess I'm gonna find out. If they last a week, then I'm good with it. I'm a pretty heavy vapor, and I mean a coil a week is good for me. So here's the coil replacements. They sell them in 5-packs. They have the 1.8 ohm and the 2.1 ohm for $9.99 each. So that's a pretty good price. So there you have it. There's the Aspire bottom coil CE5. And let me put the other drip tip on there for you. And you can kind of see how it looks. Just silver one, a little short one. So it works great, and this is a 50-50. This is probably the thickest juice I've gotten. I've gotten some 50-50 mixes that didn't really look 50-50, look maybe, I don't know, 60-40, something like that. But this was definitely a thick juice. And I put it in here, and within a minute, I was vaping it, and it works fine. So I haven't had any waking issues. I'm going to continue to vape it, to see how good it performs, But excellent. It makes the juice stand out. Tastes real good, real crisp, real clean. But BRVs, they got pretty good liquid to begin with. So if you can get some BRV, try it out. Yeah, pretty good flavors. That's the shore leaves, and it's kind of hard to describe. It's kind of like a complex kind of flavor, not really fruity, but well, I guess a little fruity. You can taste like maybe like a little pear in there. I'm not sure what else is in there, but it's a really good juice. So there you got it. Here's the Aspire BDC CE5. So pretty good tank. Pick one up if you can. Thank you very much for watching.